for the president running for office was, as he described it, this battle for the soul of the nation. About 964 people, as I have counted so far, I think is the latest number, have been charged for their role as rioters. But we heard from Jamie Raskin today, ours is not a system of government where foot soldiers go to jail and masterminds and ringleaders get a free pass. If no, quote, masterminds or ringleaders are charged, how does the president sort of view the status of this battle for the soul of the nation?
So I'm certainly not going to get ahead of any legal outcome that may come out of it.
What's the status of the battle for the soul of the nation?
But the president, I said this just moments ago, he believes that our democracy is still under attack.
The latest Twitter files show that the intelligence community was actively involved in discrediting the Hunter Biden laptop story. Does it bother the president and those at the White House that a government agency like the FBI was involved in suppressing a legitimate news story?
Again, I'm just going to refer you to the FBI. I'm not going to comment from here.
Can I ask you specifically then, the president's thinking on the fact that this NDAA obviously includes the termination of the military vaccination program?
Clearly, the president was opposed to rolling back the vaccine mandate, but we saw that Republicans in Congress decided that they rather fight against the health and well-being.
So to be very clear, would the president welcome those who left the service or refused to get vaccinated if they now say, I want to serve the United States military?
So look, that is something that the Department of Defense has to decide on specific service members. What I can tell you, look, that again, they have a process on how that runs. Department of Defense, we will let them run that process. What we can say is that, you know, the president, as I mentioned, he's going to sign the NDAA. He was very clear, I was very clear from here about how, you know, how he opposed the fact that congressional Republicans removed a vaccination mandate from.
He will be getting his physical before the end of the year. I'm wondering if you have any update on when that will be, and if those results will be made public before whatever announcement he might make about his future political plans.
So I'm not going to get ahead of his future political plans, not going to do that from here. As you know, I'm covered by the Hatch Act. And he will have a physical in the upcoming months, and the results will be released like they were most recently in the same way, and we will be transparent.
So is it still the case, as he told reporters in Nantucket, that he'll be getting it before the end of the year, or has that timeline changed?
I just don't have a specific timeline. All I can tell you is that in the incoming months, he will have a physical, and we were certain.
Hey, Karine. Jamie Raskin, when he was doing the criminal referral in the House today, he brought up the Insurrection Act and its prohibition on people being disqualified from future office. My question is, does the White House think that would apply to the presidency, and are there any concerns about having prosecutors make a decision that, in theory, could have a...
Can you say that again?
So Jamie Raskin did a criminal referral of Trump and others, and he brought up the Insurrection Act, and it bars people from holding future professional office, any major office in the U.S. Does that apply to the presidency, and are there concerns about prosecutors, as they look at that case, making a decision that could affect one of the president's opponents?
I would refer you back to the committee. That is not something that I'm going to comment from here about. Look, we're talking about, we're trying to be very careful here. A potential criminal.
Or, excuse me, does the White House plan to do anything to tweak the rules in the Inflation Reduction Act to accommodate France and Germany? Both countries have asked the U.S. to grant Europe the same exemptions, for nations with free trade deals for green subsidies.
Don't have anything here to share than what I've said probably about a month or so ago. We are talking to our European allies about the exceptions that they or the issues that they may have. Just don't have anything to share at this time.
France and Germany sort of re-upped those requests within the last 2 days. I'm just wondering, has the White House responded yet, either publicly or privately?
I don't have anything to share with you on a response, but it is a conversations that we have been having with our European counterparts. Okay, Jackie.
Thank you, Karine.